Arizona coming
All
off
right,
their
welcome back to the 2025 Big 12 Volleyball Media Days. And this is it. It was day 2 of the Media Days. And just like we had a college football kickoff Media Days last month. So now, hey, I think all these volleyball teams are made would need to be next. But for SEC, I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why I really don't want to do that. That's ridiculous.
And so as they go throughout preseason, they can just gain and roll with that with so many players returning.
And Alex, I like that she talks about the strength of the schedule, right? That she felt like we needed to schedule stronger, schedule harder, so that as we look at our resume going in, it's going to help us into postseason.
And I really appreciate that about this team is they made adjustments. They heard, hey, your strength of schedule in preseason was not strong enough to make the tournament. And she flipped that a whole 360. She said, hey, we're going to take on Nebraska, a bunch of teams before we get to that regular season where the Big 12 in itself is so competitive. But we're not going to let them say that when it comes to deciding who's going to be in that NCAA tournament at the end of season.
Well, and I think also when you have players that return that are strong, as a coach, you have that confidence to schedule those tough teams because you know your players can handle it.
That will for sure be a tough stretch for them at the end of September. Well, let's continue with Arizona volleyball.
Now we're going to welcome the University of Arizona women's volleyball player. And let's just try to find out and see what her name is. And of course, let's see what position that she is in. On her women's volleyball team, and she looks very nice today. Her hair is beautiful, of course. And yeah.
On in the offseason to elevate your game even further?
And of course, let's listen in and see what her name is.
I really focused on my passing and defense. That's like a really big key to my game that I think I could always work on and always use improvement for. As well as my blocking.
Her name is Jordan Wilson, and she's an outside hitter on her women's volleyball team. So now let's listen in to Jordan Wilson, who's a University of Arizona Wildcats women's volleyball player. Let's listen in to what she has to say for upcoming season.
Incorporating some shots, like some tips, some roll shots down the line, all of that.
You know, Jordan, thinking about last season for you guys, very interesting talking to Coach Stubbs, how it was such a 180 shift to have at one moment you guys just took over and then finished out the season. Can you talk through that and maybe how your mindset has changed coming into this season?
You know, this season, after last season, we were very happy about winning the NIBC, but we had a bigger goal in mind. Obviously, we want to make it to the NCAA tournament. So coming into this season, like, I have been very focused on grinding, playing hard, and just giving my all to the team and to the fans and to everyone who has put their work and their support and their effort into me and returning the same and giving them the favor in return.
And Jordan, we just talked with Coach a few moments ago. How has Coach Stubbs really helped shape y'all's culture and confidence going into this season?
She's really, she's put in a lot of confidence into our girls, letting them know that you shouldn't be afraid to make any errors. You should always give your full effort, always give your all to the team, to the players, to the coaches, no matter what. And no matter what, like, everyone's going to have your back, no matter whether you make an error, whether you make a great play, everyone's going to be there for you. So.
Your team clearly has a lot of talent coming into this season. What has the chemistry been like and the competitiveness in the gym so far?
The competitiveness in the gym, the drive has been really high. So playing with this group of girls, they're so fun to play with. Like, everyone is, when they step into the gym, everyone's there to work hard. Everyone's there to win and just to give their all. Yeah, so I would say it's super competitive in the gym all the time, and I absolutely love playing with these girls.
Well, obviously, Jordan, you're super fun to watch, but I want you to talk about Avery and Carly and Journey. What makes them so great and so unique to play with on the floor?
Avery and Carly, they are such a dynamic duo in my opinion. Like, having them side by side on the court, seeing them play together, as well as Journey, just seeing them play together at such a high level for their age, I think it's so phenomenal and so fun to play by their side. They always give me such leverage, so much confidence in my game, knowing that if they can play at that kind of level, that I can do the same thing as well. So, yeah.
And you talked about really just how much fun you have playing with your teammates. Let's talk about that fun off the court. What have y'all been up to this summer?
A lot of team bonding. So a lot of our team, we love to go over to each other's like apartments or houses, like, and just spending time together. This season, a lot of us, we watched Love Island. I know it was like a big thing for just like the whole like nationwide. A lot of us, we bonded over that. Like, we love to go over to each other's places and cook, just to go over and swim, tan, do some art. Like, a lot of us, we like to paint, we like to play with clay. So, yeah, we just like to go over to each other's places.
And what makes Arizona such a unique and amazing place to play? What have you really enjoyed about spending your time there?
I've really enjoyed the community and how supportive the athletics are here. Everywhere that I go, I always feel like I see something, like in any kind of store, restaurant, there's always something there where it's supporting Arizona athletics, our brand. And Tucson in general, like, they're so proud to wear the A on their chest. Like, there's just so much support behind our community, behind athletics. It's just fun to be there for.
Let's talk about your head coach for a little bit and what it's like to play for Coach Stubbs. What is she like on the court, off the court, and what value has she brought to your game and growing as a player?
I think that Rita, she is a very intense coach, but I absolutely love that. I love having a coach who is hard, who believes in me, and who wants to push me to the highest potential that I could possibly be. And she makes me want to play my hardest, to give my all, not just for her, but like also for my teammates, for the fans, and to know that like I'm not just playing for myself, I'm playing for everybody.
2024 NIVC champions, but we talked to Coach earlier, and she kind of touched on how that didn't feel like enough for y'all, that y'all wanted more. What are you looking forward to going into this season, and maybe some goals that y'all have as a team?
We're definitely wanting to make it to the NCAA tournament. Some goals that we have as a team is holding each other accountable and just always being disciplined, recognizing each other's mistakes or errors and not making it personal, but rather taking it as accountability and knowing that rather than looking down on it, we learn and we grow from it.
Well, and looking ahead, you've got a fun slate of games coming up, both preseason and during conference. Are there any that especially jump out to you as exciting places to travel to, or teams to play, or maybe someone in the conference that you're looking for a little retribution?
I'm looking forward to always play like all teams as always, but one team that for sure, like Nebraska, they are the #1 team for the preseason ranking. Ever since I was told that our team was told that they were on our schedule, I've been looking forward to that game and keeping in mind to train to play at that highest level, not only to play against like the highest level team, but also to play in front of that crowd and in that kind of environment.
Well, as we wrap up talking about Arizona volleyball, what makes 2025 this team so special, and what do you want fans or those on the outside to know about Arizona volleyball?
I want them to know that all the work that we put in the gym is like, we're going to bring it all out on the court. We're always going to give you guys our all, and we're always going to perform to the fullest, to our best, no matter what, for you guys. We absolutely cherish and love your guys' support and how much you guys love to come to our games and just be there for the girls. We always look forward to seeing all of your beautiful faces at our games.
Well, thank you so much, Jordan, for joining us here
And that was
today
from
on the Big 12 Volleyball Media Days.
From Jordan
An absolute
Wilson
pleasure
or something.
learning more
No,
about
Jordan
you,
something.
about your coach and this Arizona volleyball program. Best of luck this year.
Thank you.
Great, ladies. As we wrap this up, I cannot believe that we are through all 15 teams. We're at the end here, but I want to get your thoughts on some of the highlights.
Wow.
Talking to some amazing coaches and some of these student athletes that are top-notch in this conference.
Well, I think what just stood out, 15 teams, but there was something consistent with all of them, and that was this focus and determination to work hard. They were dedicated, talented, just overall just quality human beings, and that's just such a fun thing to look forward to as we head into the conference season, because now we get to see them play each other and see all that hard work come to fruition.
I'm most excited for the competition. I mean, 15 teams, but 6 of them being the AVCA top 25 preseason poll. That's absolutely insane. With more of them receiving votes to be in there, the parity is going to be unmatched. We're going to have some teams who are going to be able to rise in those rankings, even in the first weeks of just regular season play. So I'm excited to see it all come together.
Well, it has been a terrific 2 days with you, especially Amy Gannett, the fabulous, Alex Jean Glover, and your insight and everything that we had going into this. And I just want to thank all of the coaches and all of the student athletes that joined us for Big 12 Volleyball Media Days, our production crew behind the scenes. First Serve cannot get here fast enough. That's a wrap for us here at Big 12 Volleyball Media Days. Thank you again to all of us.
Let's say thank you guys for watching the 2 days of the Women's Volleyball Media Days, day 1 and 2.
That you don't see, but also from our
And
fantastic analysts
we will
as well.
see y'all.
That's it.
We'll be
For the Big
looking
12
forward to
Volleyball
watching all the
Media
women's
Days
volleyball
2025.
games
We
throughout
are
the
looking forward
season
to this season
later
as we
this
wrap
month.
this up here
And
in studio. Thank you for joining us.
I'll say that will do it. We'll see you all in the upcoming season. And yeah, we'll see you all in the upcoming season. Have a good day, everybody.